Hi guys, welcome to this full review of this GTRacing wireless earbuds. I think the model type is F3. The listing says GTRacing wireless earbuds with charging case, IPX7, waterproof, TWS, stereo headphones, Bluetooth 5.0, earbuds with microphone, premium sound with deep bass for sport, black. And they are listed on Amazon for around $33, and the reviews are a little bit mixed. They looked interesting, and so I thought, yeah, why not to try these ones? And I've been using them for a couple of hours now, and this is the result. So we have a couple of good things, a couple of really bad things, and I'm going to show you everything. So this is what we get. We get a very simple box, definitely nothing really fancy. It came sealed somehow, not really nicely sealed, but it is sealed, so it looks like it's a new one. We get this USB-C charging cable, we get additional ear tips, like a large and a small pair, and I think the medium pair is already mounted. That's the box for the charging cable. Get instructions, the cradle, and this thing here, the outside of the box, which I'm going to show you really quickly. So here, that's the full instructions manual. This can be always very helpful to make a better buy decision, or if you bought used or you just lost the instructions. There are really important things, especially the factory reset. I think that's on the other page. Here we have more. I think that's somewhere here. Yeah, factory setting, factory reset. I think that's probably it, something like that. You will find everything here. That's really important if you are struggling to connect. Also, just make sure you reset everything. Here's some more, how to use and how to pair and everything, and we are already done. By the way, yeah, there's a website and also support, which is nice, but there are also many not so nice things. Also a little bit weird that they came separate, not in the cradle. I don't know why. We have this LED for charging. That's a good thing. So you have a charge indicator. I think it's just for the cradle. The cradle itself is really small, nice, beautiful. Here we have the USB-C, and they are a little bit difficult to grab, like always. It's nothing special, and when you put them into your ears, they will say, I think, something like connection and connected and those things, but not much. The good thing is really they are not confirming everything with loud beeping or loud voice or so. This is a really good thing. So I really like that. Some of the earbuds, they have crazy loud confirmation of everything what you do, and it almost hurts your ears. That's not going to happen. So they're actually small and beautiful, somehow like this Apple style, but they have these soft rubber ear tips, which makes them really sitting very stable in your ears, at least as long as you're not sweating too much. Definitely better than like the AirPods or so. That helps, and also for the sound quality, deep bass sound. What's good is that they are not too long, so they are not going too deep into your ears, and they are not hurting. So I think the design actually is pretty good. Connecting to the phone has been super easy, super fast, stable all the time, no problem. But when it comes to listen to the audio or sound, that's where one of the big problems start. I mean, when I was starting to listen music and deep bass sound, I thought at the beginning, yeah, these are amazing. I mean, I was actually blown away by the ultra deep bass sound which they have, and I thought, wow, that's gonna be my favorite earbuds. but when I turned up the volume a little bit and the track was playing even a little bit more deep bass sound, I mean really deep bass sound, ultra deep bass sound, what you can find on YouTube, it was in a sudden too much and it destroyed the whole thing, the whole experience. You could really feel that it went over some kind of limit. And I think I almost have the impression that it even has something built in which intensifies the bass sound, which is actually good. But for some of the tracks, it's just too much. And then it's destroying everything. It's ruining everything. It's horrible. You cannot listen to that. Unfortunately, I can't play that for you. But this is just like with a damaged earpiece or like damaged speaker. Really horrible, absolutely horrible. And I figured it's just not working for me. This is one of the biggest problems. I mean, apart from that, they have been comfortable, good sitting in my ears, really nice, really good. Also, one of the problems is to use the sensor button. I mean, I have already had a lot of such earbuds with sensor buttons, and with this thing here it's sometimes really difficult to hit the sensor button, and for a lot of commands you have to tip twice or even 3 times, like for increasing or decreasing the audio level you have to tip either 3 times here or 3 times here. The good thing, it really does it, and it does it without any confirmation, without any beeping, no, nothing. But 3 times hitting the sensor button in the right location, right, in a really short time, it can be really difficult. So the control of the sensor button, that's not really good, and it has been missing a lot of my functions which I liked, like going back to the last track and forward to the next track, like that's 2 times here or 2 times here. Also it missed a lot of these things, and that's just not good. And also in general the settings, I mean, when you check these things, a lot of these functions are actually, I would say, poorly designed. I mean, sometimes there's almost like a standard, or at least they are reacting in a similar way with different earbuds, but they are totally different here, and for me, like totally counterintuitive. Like forward, usually I would say with 90% of the earbuds, like forward to the next track is on the right side and back is on the left side. Here it's vice versa, and other things. So I think the control is also bad. Not only the sensor button is bad, and what's also bad is the microphone. I mean, it's working, you can use it for phone calls or so, voice chats, but the quality is rather poor. I have had much better earbuds. I mean, they are only $30 or a little bit more, but yeah, I think it's just not worth it. They have really a lot of problems. I mean, they are looking good, they have a nice style, sitting good. Yeah, I think the designers have been trying to do something good, but at the end they missed the goal, and there are much better things. So I have just recently tested this set here, Sound Liberty A10. Can't even remember the name. The model name is TTBH 096, and these things are absolutely awesome, absolutely flawless, so much better, I can tell you. And I will put down the link not only to this one, but definitely also to this set here into the description. So if you're willing to spend maybe $15 or $20 more on an earbud, I mean, they don't have these soft rubber ear tips. They are like almost 100% like the Apple AirPods, but they have such a really great ultra deep bass sound. Actually the best thing which I have ever seen without these soft rubber ear tips. Microphone is awesome, control is awesome, everything is awesome. Also here we have only 4 hours of runtime. I think here we have 5 or 6 hours of runtime. Yeah, this is almost everything is very, very limited. Is actually a nice try, but yeah, at the end it didn't work. But of course, since I want to show you a full review, I'm going to show you the microphone test here, so you can listen to that.
Microphone test, audio test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. GTRacing, microphone test, audio test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I hope you have been able to hear that, but yeah, I guess it's really not convincing. It's not convincing for me. It's not convincing for you. I can tell you, it's just not worth it. There are so many better things around. Yeah, it's a little bit a disappointment. I was so excited about that, but every now and then there is some disappointment, and yeah, here we have it. And yeah, that's it for now. I still hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.